Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anu Joshi and I'm a real estate broker based in Toronto. It's the start of the new month and you know what that means, that the real estate market statistics from last month are now available through the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. In today's video, I'm going to be covering the real estate market stats from February 2020. The first statistic that I want to look at is the average price. Now last year in all TREB regions, the average price came out to be $910,000. Now again, this covers all of the regions and this is across all housing types, everything from condo apartments to condo townhouses, freehold townhouses, semi-detached, detached properties, all residential properties all over the GTA. So the average price there was $910,000. Now, if we break it down by region, which I think is quite important to look at as well, we have the following. We have Halton region, whose average price was $977K. Peel region, whose average price was $861K. We had York region, where the average price was $1,015,000 average. We have Durham region, the average was $657,000, and then we have the actual city of Toronto, in which the average price was $989K. Now, if we take the average of all these, we've got 910 across the entire board. Another thing that I actually want to take a look at is the average sale price to list price ratio. Now, we don't look at this ratio a lot, except when we're getting advertisements from realtors in our neighborhood that are advertising that they sold their client's property for 105% of asking price and for, 10% above asking, etc., etc. But you'd be surprised to know that last month in February 2020, TREB actually reported that the average sale price to list price ratio was actually 102%. Now, what does this mean? This means that if we take an average of all the listings that sold last month in February, that on average the listings sold for 2% higher than the asking price. Now, that's an interesting statistic because usually in the winter months, what are considered the slow months, we don't always expect, properties selling for above asking or properties selling in multiple offers. But if you were anywhere close to the real estate market in Toronto or the GTA last month or, 6 weeks ago, since then, we have had an insane amount of offers on many, many properties. We've had multiple offers. We've had offers being accepted over asking, and a lot of this, chaotic situation, competitive situations have occurred, similar to what we were looking at in 2017 when the market went haywire. So we are seeing a lot of that. I'm actually surprised that the average sale price to list price is only 2% higher, because I've heard that in the past month or so, properties have sold for significantly above their list price. Still, we take a look at the average sale price to list price ratio to get an idea of kind of what's happening in the market. Now, I also wanted to break down the sales, number of sales, and the average price of these sales based on different types of homes. So if we look at the main categories, we have detached, semi-detached, townhouses, and condo apartments. Now, the townhouses subheading includes both condo townhouses and freehold townhouses. In total, for detached homes, the average price of a detached home in all TREB regions in February was $1,113,000, so $1.113 million. That was the average price for detached homes in all of TREB. Now, year over year, this was a change of 13.7%. So detached home prices have gone up 13.7%. For semi-detached, the same average price is $872, which is up 4.5% from last year. For townhouses, which include both condo towns and freehold towns, the average price last month was $731,000, which was up 14.9% from last year. And the average price for condo apartments all over TREB areas, which is all over the GTA, was $666,000. The average price was $666,000, which was actually up 18.6% from last year. So as you can see, we had significant raises in price across all TREB regions. In condo apartments, 18.6%. and substantial growth in townhomes and detached homes as well, with townhouses increasing 14.9% and detached homes actually increasing in sales price 13.7%. All of these, across the board, we're looking at really strong sales numbers. I think that are dominated by what we call a very early spring market. What we usually expect to come about in mid to end of March, we're actually seeing, or we saw that start towards the end of Jan, and all of Feb showed really, really strong sales. If you have any questions about your particular region or your particular city, or how certain housing types are doing versus others, whether you're considering buying or selling, it's important that you know what is happening specifically in your area. I don't want to make this video too long, so I do go, broadly across all GTA statistics, but if you are looking for info on any specific areas or any specific home types, definitely reach out to me. You can put a comment below or reach out to me directly. My handle is @Joshi-Realty, and I will put all of my social media links down below. If you thought this was a helpful video, please press the like button, and I hope you subscribe. Stay tuned for additional content. I do post real estate videos every single week, so I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll see you guys on the next video.